Porsche for some reason, though it's Friday. But we are going to be,
contest here. And, in this game, the first to get to 6 wins the set. If it comes 5-5, look what they're making here. Now it's like all blacks or something. Now, just shorts about dipping into, what is it called? Hydro dipping, yes. So hydro dipping, they're making cake pops as well. So there's now a group of 2 girls making cake pops. There's all in the colors of, got these bullseye cake pops. In this episode though, they are making planet cake pops.
Hello and good day. I'm also enlightened to say, what a relief. It is Friday the 26th, and we start out a rather warm and spring-like weather pattern here. Yesterday, it was a mix of sun and clouds. Wednesday, it was generally overcast. Today, it is much better. I can hear the birds. It's like the opening of those old-fashioned songs, like Supertramp. The Supertramp atmosphere, I could call that. But it is like early spring today. I really missed that bull season, though. This spring-like weather with the birds tweeting yet at the first month of the year makes me really miss this atmosphere, I'm not gonna lie. And not even a single bit, well, except for 1 or 2 actually, because this was the area that on Monday night I walked down. I titled the vlog The Leafy Path. That was the Leafy Path. I mean, that was Monday. Like, today it is Friday. Now it's all clear. I just got a notification from the LRS regarding that I am going to start with a new teacher from next week, and also that we would either have to change the day of the week or to change the time, or both. I went with the option, so I've been doing my classes from 5 to 6 previously, and from next week I decided to do from 6 to 7. Except for that, nothing of our Monday routine really changes. It's almost the same pretty much. Whoa, if you can see what happened in that window there, how did that thing come off? You can see it at the middle window there in a form of 4x5 tiles. The one up there is 4x2, the one in the middle and the one at the bottom part 4x5, and the one that is to your bedroom, that's the 2x5 form. And just look at that. Like, one of the lines looks to be coming off from here. Like, if this was my house, then I would just take it off immediately.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, as we know it. To be true, I am going to be getting a new drum teacher from the beginning of next week. I worked with Caton this last season. Last weekend, I met him at the rock concerts that were being held, and on the Saturday, he was a part of the 3rd group. And on Monday, I had my last lesson with him. Today's his last day. And because it's Friday, we're going to have to bring Smokey to the cat groomer yet again, because the operation last Friday turned out to not be successful. So I'm going to try out again today. Obviously, next week we are going to be at the hotel. We're going to have a tour at the Science Center, and we're going to be away from the home for the whole day next Friday, February the 2nd.
There, got the perfect seat again. And this is Friday. This is usually something we would do on a Thursday, but for a major reason we have left it till today.
They're a little older than ours. Oh, okay. Because it looks like we are going to be, well, we're actually taking a Porsche for some reason, though it's Friday. But we are going to be, yeah, ours is in like beige. And looks like we're following our black brother. And under the table, you got Smokey. Hey, Smokey. I know you looked quite panicked, but you can relax under the table. And he's doing it. So we brought Smokey to the groomer again, and unfortunately, still no success. We tried to groom him, and every time he felt that razor coming onto him, he was so panicked, he even ran away, just couldn't do it anymore. So if you can notice, the Mercedes is
away, so it does feel like a 3-day weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Smokey is really not brave enough when it comes to haircuts. Because in April last year, when we were in Turkey, and that was another time that it was one day before we left there to come here, we had brought Smokey to the barbers, and like in that one, the guys cut his hair with scissors, but with this one, we do actually have a shaving razor, and Smokey can hardly stand it. Well, that was a short hide and seek game that I played with Smokey. Obviously, my mom told me to not put his entire body in the vlogs these days, that he's going through a very tough process. Smokey's gonna look so much different than how he looked before. We are planning to clip all of his fur off. Planning to shave all of Smokey's fur off. And today it wasn't to 100%.
Now it is after sunset and about to do Friday evening training. And wow, if you can see how long that mark is, like it's hard to even calculate like where that even starts. Look at that, this is even longer than the height of his garage here from this perspective. Just look at where it continues until, like if you can see the tip top of this tree, but it's quite far actually. Like this is pretty much where it goes. That's freaking ridiculous. It's like I'm holding a rope from the top of the garage that connects to the floor, and it's like I'm hitting it on a window in the front, and the driver's like, "Hey, you mad?" Something. Okay, well, time for some training at the Lifetime Fitness Club. Dang, like it was just about to have happened for the third time now. And my phone, like now it's at 50%, but it was around 8% when I unplugged this in. Now I came in to the fitness club. Which one of these would I like to take? So in the left one, you got this Melbourne Open tournament here, Osaka versus Pliskova. And on the right, you got this cooking contest here. And you know, in this game, it is 40-15 for Osaka. And so she's set for the game point. Now it is 4-2, and still kind of battle for it. Just became 5-2. The first to get to 6 wins the set. If it comes 5-5, then you'll continue until someone wins it 7-5. Otherwise, there will be a tiebreaker if it comes to 6-6. And because I put my wall ball here, although usually I would start my workout with these jogging bands further ahead of me, I'm going to start out with these ones. Alright, hey dude, ready to see me compete in the Olympics? No, okay, that felt like a Mr. Different joke, but let's start this. 7 minutes and 15 into my jogging now, and on the jogging band that is next to me, still see the game that could give this set to Osaka, as it is 40-30, and there. So Osaka wins set 1 with a game score of 6-3. So now that's a 1-0 lead in this game. Oh, look at what they're making here. Now it's been like omelets or something. Now just 2 minutes to go. I just realized that they're making some pepper garlic rolls and all that. See, got some lettuce in there, some buffalo sauce, and now time to count down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that does it for this workout. Workout summary: 1.63 miles in distance, 130 calories, 11 minutes on jog. And still goes on, Kids Baking Championship. Wow, can even follow them from Snapchat as well. So in the previous episode, him and Luke, so Alex and Luke, in other words, they have made like a turkey sandwich, put some like salad in it, but the judges did not like their cooking at the end. So as I go through this rusty trail here, now 6 minutes and 45 into the bike ride at 83 RPM, level 11. Oh my, what kind of desserts are these? Like, these should be macarons, I guess. And they, in this episode, make it look so galactical. Like, you can see in the background. Look at these, they're all like freaking planets. Okay, now, time for a cool down. Gonna race to 10. And yeah, so in this episode, they are cooking, and they're making some desserts, but they are talking about Galactics here. In 3, 2, 1. There they start. Oh my god. Man, just the way they blast off. Well, it's a bit like taking my spaceship, it's the moon, or it's like the first set of people that land in Mars, Jupiter. So there's a couple that's making a tie-dye cake, interestingly. I mean, I've seen many of these videos on Instagram, especially some YouTube shorts about dipping into, what is it called? Hydro dipping, yes. So hydro dipping your Nike shoes, like at the beginning it's all white, but then you hydro dip them and it's in like a red, white and black pattern, you could say. So in this episode they're making galactical desserts. Interesting. Ooh, blue. And okay, it looks like they are making the space here. Should be a planet though, since there's blue in it. Ooh, interesting. Looks like a galaxy. I mean, if this was a planet, it would probably be like Neptune or something. Okay, last minute. I mean, they're not actually making a planet here. Like, they're actually making galactical desserts. But that would have been impressive if they came up with this idea of making a planet. Because for a sec, I thought that they were actually planning to make a Neptune cake. You know, like if they come up with all the planets, it'd be interesting. So they're making cake pops as well. So there's now a group of 2 girls making cake pops. There's all in the colors of light blue, light green, magenta, and dark purple. Now, just riding it through the forest here. Not so long left. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got through that waterfall as well. And yeah, as it still goes on with the cake, they put it in the oven. Oh, lol. What planet are they even making? I mean, one of them looks like Saturn. This one looks pretty much like Jupiter up there. But there's 2 girls that are making cake pops. Like, maybe these might be the planet cake pops. And oh, Jesus, I forgot that Pluto wasn't even a planet. Kind of reminds me of those owl cake pops that had come up at Starbucks for some time, and sometimes they also get these like bullseye dog. I mean, they mainly have these at the Target Starbucks, but they call that the bullseye. You know, it's the mascot of the store. They also got these bullseye cake pops. In this episode, though, they are making planet cake pops, presumably one being the Mars cake pop. Well, after that episode of riding my bike and that cooking show, headed back, and wow, that does look like a freaking yellow moon here this evening, and looks like it's just out of a painting as I make it back into the neighborhood post sunset. Now time being 6:40. Nevertheless, that was just leg stretching, arm stretching today. So that will do it for today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really hoping that you enjoy this. I'll see you in the video tomorrow, and enjoy the weekend.